Alright, so I thought I'd make a video on as to why I will be personally pulling Yixuan for my own ZZZ account. Even though I probably know that no one will watch a video of some random Australian dude on the internet talking about ZZZ, especially their own personal account, and the reasons as to why they'll be pulling for Yixuan. But why not? It's fun. It's for me. So, hey, here we are. But there's a couple of reasons as to why I'm going to be pulling for Yixuan for my account. Partly because I like her character, I like her personality from what was seen in-game, from her character demo, as well as her animated short. She seems like a fun character. I also like her character design. It does remind me of a friend of mine's character, design-wise, which, as myself and what my friend that this character reminds me of are artists, and no, my friend's character is not new. It is quite old. It's just funny how it worked out that way. But so that's part of why I'm gonna go Yixuan, as well as there are a couple of other reasons as to why I'm gonna get her that she has on her. But anyway, mainly this is to more talk about the gameplay aspect, and as some people might say, the state of your account as to why you might want to get Yixuan. I'm just going to put it as I have a gap in my roster, which is part of why I'm going to get Yixuan. We'll quickly switch over to the game. So, this is the roster I have, as you can see. Ignore some non-leveled characters like Vivian, for instance. I threw 20 pulls at the end of her banner, because I do like Vivian. But I threw 20 pulls. I'm like, if I get her, I get her. If I don't, you know, whatever. Got her in the 20 pulls, but she's not built yet because at the time I was prepping and hoarding for Hugo. So she is on the list to be built. But as you can see, I have all the ice DPS. There's a lot of overlap in that, but I have them all because I actually like all of them. I like the kits. I like the personalities. Miyavi is a doofy character. She's so funny. She's very simple-minded. She just wants to fight and train. I got Ellen because I like Ellen. I like her design. Her personality. She's adorable. She's sassy. And also, I like her design because it does remind me of another friend of mine's character's design. Again, also not a new character, quite an old character. It's just funny how that works out. And I got Hugo because I like Hugo. I like his kit. He's fun. Allows me to play my main lighter a lot more often. But yeah, as you can tell, I have a bit of a lack of an ether DPS. And while Yixuan is technically Auric Ink, it is a variant of ether. And I do struggle a little bit against ether weak stages, but you can brute force a lot of these things. I tend to with my Miyavi, especially because I managed to get her M2 way back on her banner, along with her signature. So I do brute force a lot of things with her, or just other characters I enjoy playing. But it's not exactly super easy. Or, well, it's not exactly hard, but like, you know, it's not the fast as it clears, I should say. So yeah, that's part of why I'm going to get her. The other part is, I do like her kit and her gameplay from some videos I've seen of her. Her kit seems quite fun. Her rotation and attacks also seem really fun. I know some people don't like her animations because like, oh, she doesn't move much. She kind of just stands there. And from what I've seen, she actually moves a lot more than these people kind of try and make out. That being said, there are moments where she will just come to an abrupt standstill. For instance, you use her EX special, then you press it 2 more times afterwards, and she'll swoop around and then come to a complete standstill suddenly, and the ink wings all spread out, and she'll burst out that energy that damages the enemy before her. There are moments where she definitely comes to a standstill, but I also like it because she is definitely a play on the character trope of like that mystic monk from like Asian martial arts media and Chinese kung fu movies of that, yeah, monk mystic who uses like sigils and seals to defeat enemies, and that is also part of her kit and animation. I think it's fun. But yeah, so I just thought I'd make a small, short little video as some random Australian dude who really enjoys ZZZ, been posting a little bit intend to post a lot more often about stuff about ZZ, more Deadly Assault runs, maybe some Shiyu runs. And yeah, just thought I'd talk about the reason as to why I'll be pulling for her. Also, as I mentioned, I am an artist, so do prepare to have some art stuff and art videos posted on here at some point when I can be bothered. It won't just be ZZZ, but it'll be a mix of both. But yeah, so if anyone does watch this, thanks, and I hope you have a good day. Take it easy.